Hi Virgos, this is going to be your reading for August 2025. Happy birthday to those August Virgos. How I do my readings is I'll start with the Angel Oracle Guide here. I'll move on to Traditional Tarot and then back to Oracle at the end. Just remember these are general readings, so just take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Let me just pull an Angel Oracle here and we'll get started. Oh, you got two. Listen deeply and honestly and honesty and communication. I'll read both of them for you. Listen deeply. Angels are sending you guidance and inspiration through your powerful and resonant inner voice. Be ready to listen to that voice now and listen to yourself. If you're able to hear yourself, you'll be blocking. If you aren't able, to hear yourself, you will be blocking your connection to the information, insight, and guidance that can support you going forward. If you've been ignoring or avoiding dealing with something that you feel you've had to do for a long time, your angels are encouraging you to stop, listen to yourself, and do it now. Your expansion and growth depend on it, and if you received challenging information recently about your life from any source, you are unsure whether to believe it or not, this card assures you that it is pivotal to the unfolding of your freedom and joy, so listen deeply. The whispers of our inner voice are subtle, and it takes patience and willingness to hear them. Often voices can seem intensely honest or direct, but that's because it wants us to hone in on our truth in order to grow. Often we don't like the truth that the inner voice is giving us and refuse to listen, but what we're doing is blocking the guidance that is coming forward for us. The truth of the matter is that our inner voice is always working in our favor, and divine guidance is always loving and supportive. It will be direct and insightful, and won't make us feel low. If you are unsure what information is guidance and what is based on fear or ego, call on your angels to help you hear and understand the information that is rising up within. You can also invite them to clear old messages so that you can have more space energetically for guidance that is relevant and present to the moment. Sorry, Virgos. Honesty and communication is the next one, but I'm going to be honest in communicating. I don't know why. I'm a Virgo, and I'm just kind of having a very emotional and honest kind of response right now, so that's why I'm kind of moving into this card. So sorry if I'm kind of stuttering a bit. It's just my emotions are kind of really running high today, and I just want to be that upfront and honest with you, because I don't know if other Virgos are feeling it too, but it's just kind of been, things have been kind of a lot lately. And so, yeah, I just wanted to honestly communicate that with you. And I still want to do these readings. I still want to put them out there, but I'm just going to kind of do it from the space of where I'm at, okay? So let's keep going. Honesty and communication. You are being given an opportunity to speak your truth. You've reached a point on your journey where you must be honest with yourself and all those around you. If you're holding anything in or feel like you need to share something in order to feel free, know that your angel guide is encouraging you to act on this now. When you share your feelings and speak truthfully, you draw the support and light of the universe into your heart. If you are in a challenging position and find it difficult communicating what is in your heart, call on your angels and ask them to support you. They want you to know that when you ask with honesty, you attract experiences that lovingly reflect who you really are. If you feel a person or situation is making you lose a sense of yourself or drawing you away from joy, it's time to speak up and make sure that you are heard. You are being guided to begin by lovingly connecting with your own heart to hone in and honor what you want for yourself and for your life. Take time to reflect on what is important to you, where you want to direct your energy, and what your priorities are in the next phase of your journey. It may be that you are fighting against the flow or not wanting to admit to yourself something that is holding you back or dampening your spirit, but angels love you and want you to know that honesty is the best policy for you now. Oh, let's all take a deep breath. Alright, Virgo. We'll get through this together, I promise. Let's take a look what we have for August. Sorry about that, Virgos. My dog just started barking. There was someone at the door. But we're back here. And I pulled some cards for you. And it feels like August is going to start off to feel a little rocky. I mean, moving through some things. But it seems like we're kind of moving forward. And things are going to be happening faster for us by the kind of the end of the month here. So I'll go through, but I have the Seven of Pentacles here, right? And when it's in the reverse like this, we're not taking time to step back and see how much progress that we've done, see how much work we've already created or built for ourselves. So especially if you are in the place right now, Virgo, where you're just like kind of what is going on, you know, take some time out to really like appreciate the work that you've done. And even maybe if you feel like you're not 100% yet, or you feel like you're not at where you want to be proud of who you are, the work that you have done, and move forward with that energy here. Because it's just saying we're not taking the time to see how much we've grown. We're not taking the time to see how much that we've built for ourselves here, how much work that we have done. And with Virgos, we're always trying to kind of go on to the next thing, and we're always trying to find, you know, that perfect thing, or strive for this perfection. But sometimes we have to be like, hey, you know what? I got through all of this. I did all of this. I'm really proud of myself for doing that. Instead of just kind of trying to get to the next achievement here. And it feels like, especially doing your readings, and especially doing being a Virgo here myself, energy is a lot right now, and it feels like that. So we got to really push back. We got to really be like, okay, you know what? I'm doing the work right now. I'm trying to be better, do better. You know, I'm trying to keep going, especially when times or energies are a little bit rough here. There might be some childhood stuff that you are working on here. I have the Six of Cups coming out sideways, and when it comes out sideways, it can kind of go either way here. When it's reverse, it can be energy that you are being kind of stuck in the past, or in this past energy. Or the Six of Cups in the upright is just saying maybe someone from your past is coming back in, but it feels like something to do with our childhood, or something to do with our past might be coming up right now, coming up in kind of your energy here. Again, maybe if it's someone else, or it's just maybe some of your inner child work that we are kind of doing here. And I feel this kind of working through all of this energy for you. We have this Knight of Wands, which is a very kind of like passionate, driven, excited kind of card here. But with this Ace of Cups in the reverse, it's just saying there's a little bit of emotional turmoil with it. And it feels like there might be a person maybe here, maybe a person from your past. Maybe this is X energy or something else. Maybe they were a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius kind of energy that we're kind of feeling a little bit heartbroken by. Or maybe this is just an aspect of ourselves, you know, maybe there's this energy of you that would just wants to, is just passionate, wants to do this and that, and, you know, go after this and go after that. But we're forgetting sometimes that we just need to kind of sit with ourselves. We need to really see who we kind of really are here, right? We sometimes you might be in this energy of just, you know, wanting to find the next thing, you know, find the excitement, find the fire, right, of this Wands energy here. But it's actually causing us to kind of feel a little bit of this emotional turmoil. I have this kind of Page of Swords in reverse, and the Hermit card in reverse, and Hermit card is you in this reading, Virgo. It really feels when it's in reverse like that, sometimes we're closing ourselves off here. And I think that's why honesty and communication are coming up, because I think they want you to kind of talk about this, whatever it is that's kind of going on for you, whether that be to a friend, whether that to be a therapist. They don't want you to keep anything in. And I feel like this is kind of what I am feeling from this reading, and maybe it's just kind of a reading for myself. I don't know, Virgo, but it just feels like, again, it just want you to be honest about it and talk about it with this kind of communication that's popping up here, because it seems like you're just wanting to withdraw, which is natural, because we are kind of more of an introverted sign, and we want to like take that time to listen deeply, right, like this card says. But we go through this life together. We go through it, you know, there's peaks and valleys. We go through with other people. We're supposed to be connected to other people here. So don't shun yourself off away because maybe you feel embarrassed, or maybe you feel sad. Allow it to be communicated. Allow yourself to be honest about this, right? Because with this King of Pentacles that's popping out here, it feels like it's for your own growth. It feels like it is for your own betterment here, because I think the King of Pentacles is automatically who you really want to be here. It's like who you want to aspire be to, you know, what is your overall best person of yourself, or best version of yourself here, Virgo. And so it's like trying to push you towards that. And I feel like energy will be coming in fast for you. And it might be feeling weird because you're just like, I feel like maybe some opportunities might come in, or something is happening quickly. And you're like, whoa, I'm not emotionally ready for this. Oh, I'm not feeling like, up for this challenge just yet. And I feel like you might kind of get tossed into this whirlwind a little bit in August here. But you got to keep the hope kind of alive, because the star card did come out sideways here, and it's just saying that you just got to be hopeful, that things will get better, and know that things will get better here for yourself, and you're on the kind of the right path. But they just want you to be honest about it, and it's like, well, is going on right now, so I just kind of need some, maybe you're like, I need some time away for a little bit, or maybe you're just like, I'm processing things a lot. I think it's just keeping up that communication with people around you in this month of August is going to be super, super beneficial, because I have the Chariot here too, which is another fast moving card. It's like, okay, here we go. The Chariot, the Warrior, we're pushing through. And that's when I think, when this, whatever this is with the Eight of Wands, more information comes in here. You're just like, okay, we're just going to keep pushing. We're going to keep going. Let's go. And it's like, you might not feel ready. You might be like, I'm all over the place right now. I don't know if I'm ready for this next challenge and this next thing. But you're going to have the bravery to do it. You're going to just be like, let's get it done. Let's do it. Let's keep it moving. And I think you're going to find, especially in this August time, it feels like a lot of strength for yourself here. You're going to be like, wow, I kind of moved on from that. I kind of pushed past whatever challenge that I might have been facing here for myself, and I think you're going to be kind of really proud of yourself for it. So don't feel like because you're not emotionally ready for something that you can't do something, okay? Because it feels like it's almost in that kind of challenge point. I have the Page of Cups reversed, the Death card in reverse, the Seven of Swords coming out here as well, the Six of Swords in the reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. There's something here that we are attached to. There's something here that we're not, it feels like wanting to talk about or speak about here in a way, or have a heartfelt conversation about something that needs to end. It feels like, Virgo, is what I'm going to say here with that. It feels like there's a chapter that kind of needs to be closed with this Death card in reverse that we're not closing, and all it's doing is kind of taking from us. It's with the Seven of Swords, all it is taking away from our like happiness, our love, our joy. It's like, it's just kind of sucking all of that away, okay? And it feels like with the Six of Swords, we're having a hard time moving away from it. We're having a hard time moving on. Whether that be a person, whether that be a situation in our life, something we've attached ourselves to. But you got to really think about how you feel with this, right? It's like, do I feel value? Do I feel value in myself when I'm in this energy? Whatever situation am I in? Am I able to keep my self-value high? Or, something happens and I don't feel good about myself, or I'm in a partnership that's really kind of taking my self-value away here, or I'm not really feeling good about myself kind of anymore. So I feel like it's like a big reflection on that for you in this, and like moving forward from that is being like, okay, I gotta let things end where they're ending here, because something is just taking from me and it's not really giving back from me anymore, right? The Seven of Swords can be like lying and cheating here as well, but it might be again with yourself. Maybe you're just having some honest conversations, Virgo, and you're just like, something is taking from me, thieving from me, and it's not making me feel good. It's not making me feel happy. So again, it feels like you're at this kind of progression part of your journey here, where it's like going to be about you really kind of finding your solidarity, finding yourself in kind of all of this, and moving through a lot of this maybe uncomfortable energy that makes you just want to kind of hide away. But instead you're like, I'm going to be open about this. I'm going to be communicative about this. I'm going to be honest about this. And I think that's going to be kind of your best go. it's like you're having this kind of aha moment, right? I have this Ace of Swords and this King of Swords coming out here. It's like this mental clarity, this being like, okay, now is the time I'm getting clear on this. I'm getting kind of mental with this. I'm making a strategy. I'm making a plan for myself for the betterment of it. The King of Swords is like a strategist. They're super communicative. They know what they want, and they're kind of going for it here. And I kind of feel like you're going to be at that by the end of the month. You're like, I see what I have to do. I see kind of what plans or what actions I have to take here. And you're kind of like with this Knight of Swords, it's like, yes, we're not like going into action with it right away. But what you're doing at this kind of current time is being like, there are solutions for me here. There is a way out. And that's just kind of energy that I'm feeling for you in this. It's like, there is a way out here. I don't know if some of you are leaving like maybe a toxic job, or some of you are kind of leaving some kind of situation here that involves kind of money. But I feel like you're kind of getting out. You're like, it's time to get out. I know I have to make a change. I need to kind of plan the change for myself here. I have the Four of Wands coming out in the reverse, which is also kind of me leaving home, moving away from home kind of energy here. So some of you might be making that decision. Maybe you're like, I'm in a toxic home, or I'm in a toxic, workplace right now. I just need to get away for a little bit. And I feel like some of you might be feeling that or moving away, because that's what this Four of Wands is all about. It's like kind of moving out, moving away from home, or leaving something kind of behind here. This Four of Cups is just saying the universe has something waiting for you, right? It's like we kind of see this situation, we feel this kind of Ace of Cups energy that we're in right now, and it's really kind of consuming us, but the universe wants to bring you in something else here. And the universe is going to be like, you want the solution? Here's the solution for you, Virgo. And I can see that kind of coming in, but you got to be open to it. You got to be like, I don't know where things are going to kind of take me, but I am going to be open to it, right? I'm going to kind of trust it, because it feels like with this Nine of Wands, you're not really trusting where this is going to lead. You're like, I don't know, and it feels like that's kind of maybe what's stopping you from kind of doing this thing, fully having something come to an end here for yourself. But you kind of got to trust that the universe is there and has your back on this, because the Fool card in reverse is like, we're scared to make the first step. But because we're scared to make the first step, nothing is going to change, right? Nothing is going to kind of help us here. So with that, it feels like, again, like I said before, you got to make the first step. You got to be the one to kind of step up, choose it, and keep kind of moving forward. Make that action plan with that King of Swords moment and with that Ace of Swords. You got this. You're strong enough. You're powerful enough to move away from whatever cycle is taking from you with everything, whether that's a job, a career, a relationship. You have the power. You have the strength to do that, okay? And this is what this kind of August is all about for you. It's like, okay, we're getting away from the things that have been just taking from us. Don't let pride get in your way. And this is what we're talking about with the honest communication, because sometimes people see when we're going through a rough time and we're reaching out with people, we see that as weak in some kind of capacity. Like, you're like, I'm struggling right now, or you're like, I'm going through this thing emotionally. And we kind of see that as weakness, but really it's our strength, because we're talking about it, we're honoring it, and we're moving forward that way with it. Weight of the world. Boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Not yours to carry. Let me read that one for you, Virgo. You don't need to carry it all. You're no good to anyone if you're running on empty and bogged down by the weight of the world. This card is a reminder to look after your own well-being before anyone else's. To stop carrying the world's problems on your shoulders, and to put on your oxygen mask first. In these challenging times, it's hard to feel overwhelmed by the state of the planet. However, you can't take on its problems from a place of energetic depletion. This card is thanking you for caring so much, and you want to build a better world and ease the road for others, and that's incredible. But the way you've been doing so is likely unsustainable. This isn't to say that you should switch off the world's problems and become unconscious. Rather, it's to call to establish clear boundaries so you're not consistently taken out energetically. The planet needs you to be healthy, both physically and emotionally. So instead of digesting the news or reaching for your phone as soon as you wake up, show up first to a nourishing practice such as meditation, soul inquiry, deep breathing, or exercising in nature. Once your state of grace and your inner well is full, you can face the day and the state of the world and care for others. And at the day's end, take an energetic shower by emptying out anything that is not yours to carry. You can pick it up again the next morning if you so choose, but give yourself time and space to rejuvenate and rest. What are you carrying that isn't even yours? All right, Virgo, that was your August reading. Again, like I said before, you have the strength to do this. Like you're going to have that kind of moment this month where you're just like, yep, we're going forward, we're moving on, we're keeping that track moving. So I'm very proud of you for that. I'm here with you. Trust me, energetically, lovingly. This was your monthly reading. I hope it helped.